students, good morning. Let us continue lesson 1 metallurgy. Dear students, in lesson 1 so far we have completed the first two steps in the metallurgical process. What are they? Concentration of the ore and extraction of crude metal. So those two we have completed in the previous videos, and in this video the step number 3, that is refining of crude metal, that we are going to discuss now. Okay, so what is the topic we are going to discuss now? Refining process, or we can say refining of crude metal. Dear students, these are the 4 techniques given in your textbook which are mainly used to refine the extracted crude metal. What are they? Distillation, liquefaction, zone refining, and vapor phase method. What are those methods? Distillation, liquefaction, zone refining, and vapor phase method. And in the vapor phase method we have 2 different subheadings. Those are Mons process. This Mons process is mainly employed for the purification of nickel, whereas the second one, that is Van Arkel method, it is mainly used for the purification of either titanium or zirconium. So these are the 4 different refining processes we are going to discuss. Okay, what are they? Distillation, liquefaction, zone refining, and vapor phase method. First, let us discuss about the process of distillation. Okay students, this is the picture showing the process distillation. But for distillation, we can have an example from our day-to-day life. We all might have seen raining. How does it occur? First it occurs due to the evaporation of water from sea. Okay, then when the sea water enters into the atmosphere where it is cooled, so because of that cooling, the vapors are converted into liquid state, so that we are getting rain. Okay, so the raining is a combination of 2 different processes. What are they? Evaporation followed by condensation. So these 2 processes together called as distillation. Can you able to understand what is distillation? Evaporation followed by condensation. Condensation is nothing but we can simply say cooling. Okay, Vama? Okay, so this is the picture demonstrating the process of distillation. So here it is called as round bottom flask. Okay, and in this round bottom flask the impure form of the metal will be taken, and when it is heated, only the pure metal will evaporate first, because it will possess lower boiling point. That is the very important condition have to be followed when we carry out distillation process. Okay, the metal with its impurities are taken in a round bottom flask and it is evaporated. At that time only the pure form of the metal is evaporated. Okay, and this is called as condenser. It is called as reflux condenser. So the vapors coming out from the round bottom flask is allowed to move through the reflux condenser, and this reflux condenser will be surrounded by a running flow of water. So when water is allowed to circulate around this reflux condenser, the vapors will be cooled very faster. So when we know that when the vapors are cooled, they will be converted into liquid state. So the same thing happens here. Now the pure metal in the vapor state is cooled and it is collected in this receiver. So this is the picture showing distillation process. I think you might have better understanding about distillation. Are you able to understand, students, what we have did now? The impure form of the metal is taken in the round bottom flask and it is evaporated. While evaporation, only the pure metal is evaporated and it is allowed to move through the reflux condenser, where the vapor state of the metal is cooled and it is converted into liquid state, so that the impure form of the metal now becomes purified. So this is distillation process. Okay, now let me read the text. Okay, it is employed for low boiling metals like zinc, cadmium, and mercury. It is one of the essential thing we need to know to carry out the distillation process. Okay, what is it? This distillation method is applicable only for metals which possess a lower boiling point. The examples for such metals are zinc, cadmium, and mercury. Then what is given next? The impure metal is heated to evaporate. It is taken in the round bottom flask and it is heated to evaporate. So as a result of this heating, vapors arise, and these vapors are allowed to move through the reflux condenser. There it is cooled and it is condensed and it is converted into the purified form of the metal. So this is distillation process. Are you able to understand, students? Yes. Okay, now let us move on to the second refining process, that is liquation. Dear students, this is the picture showing the process liquation. Look at the heading very clearly, liquation, which means the metal is converted into liquid state by heat. Okay, when we heat the impure form of the metal alone is melted, which means the metal will have a lower melting point than the impurities. So in this case, the impurities possess higher melting point, whereas the metals possess lower melting point. So when we heat this impure form of the metal, okay mama, so here in this place the crude metal, that is the impure form of the metal, is taken and it is called as sloping earth. It is in a slanting position, no? So it's called as sloping earth. There what is taken, the impure form of the metal is taken and it is heated very strongly. So when we heat the impure metal, as I told you just now, here in this place the metals should possess lower melting point, no? So they start melting and they flows down through this sloping earth and they are collected in this beaker. Can you able to understand? In this place what is placed? The impure form of the metal, which means the metal with its impurities. Here the metals possess lower melting point. So when we heat, only the metal is melted and it is received and it is collected in a beaker. So this is the process of liquation. Now let me read the text. Liquation method is mainly used for metals which possess low melting point, whereas the impurities must possess higher melting point. The examples are given here: lead, mercury, bismuth. So these are the metals which possess lower melting point. So those metals can be purified by using liquation process. Now the processing is given here. The crude metal means impure form of the metal. The crude metal is heated to a fusible liquid. Fusible means it is melted. When we apply heat, the crude metal is melted, and this fusible liquid is allowed to flow on a sloping surface. Okay, va? Now this molten pure metal flows down, the impure metal is left behind, which means the impurities are left behind at the top of the sloping earth itself. Okay, now this molten part alone is collected and it is solidified. Now the solidified part is the purest form of the metal. Okay, Mama. So in this video we have seen two refining processes. What are they? One is distillation and one more is liquation. Okay, students, in the coming video we will discuss about the next two processes of refining. Thank you.